At Rathkamp Financial, we offer customized investment solutions and superior client service. We believe in long-term relationships and working to earn your continued trust. Our greatest satisfaction comes from working with clients for many years and helping them realize their dreams.
What's your background with the city of Lancaster? I know you're a new mayor here.
So I'm a lifelong resident of Lancaster. Formerly, I was the police chief. Worked for 30 years at Lancaster Police Department and retired as chief in 2017. Following that, I actually worked for the Parks Department for a short period of time, and then was elected to City Council and did 3 terms on City Council. And then most recently, I ran for mayor and was elected in November and took office in January.
All right. What are some things that you think makes Lancaster a unique community?
Well, you know, Lancaster is situated in 30 miles southeast of Columbus. We're a bedroom community for Columbus, as well as we're also a southeastern Ohio city with all the character of a southeastern Ohio city. So we have a little bit of an Appalachian culture with a little bit of suburban Columbus culture, and it all mixes together for a city of 42,000 people.
Yeah. Being so close to Columbus, what do you think it is about Lancaster that could draw visitors here rather than going there?
Well, I think we have a lot to offer. We have a beautiful city, a lot of history here. We have 28 parks. We have recreational facilities for people. We have a lot of outdoor activities for people to do. And then just in general, we have a booming downtown, a lot going on. Lancaster is a growing community in that Fairfield County's position is one of the fastest growing counties in the state, and Lancaster is a beneficiary of that. So there's a lot of things to do and a lot of positive growth.
Yeah, you mentioned the downtown is booming, and I think I've seen that in a lot of cities over the past couple of years, the rejuvenation of a downtown culture.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about what's happening there in Lancaster?
So Lancaster's made the investment several years ago, to essentially bring downtown back as a place for the community to meet, and new restaurants have moved in, a lot of commercial activity, a lot of professional activity, and we have a group, Destination Downtown Lancaster, that focuses on that, and there's a full-time director. We established a special improvement district, and what that means is a group of property owners join together to improve the downtown area, and they're assessed a fee for that. But what they get out of that is upkeep of street lawns and various beautification issues, whether it be trash pickup and removal of snow and making downtown accessible. But these property owners voluntarily agreed to join the SID district, and if a certain number join, then the entire area is involved in the special improvement district. And Destination Downtown is a partnership with the SID. So downtown has its own economic development force, I guess, that looks for, so if a building is vacant, they look for a tenant, someone that might fit the character of downtown, or that the group feels would enhance the downtown appeal to draw residents down here to enjoy life.
Right. As the mayor, what kind of direction do you see yourself pushing Lancaster towards?
So Lancaster is in desperate need of housing, like many communities, affordable housing, workforce housing. So we're focused currently on try to attract developments to Lancaster. We've been successful recently in having developers come and actually look at Lancaster and make a decision that they wanted to invest here. So we have some development going on in that area. And we also have, we've invested in infrastructure for the future. If you come to Lancaster and you come down our main thoroughfare, Memorial Drive, you'll see a $100+ million water plant being built. And that is about planning for the future. And then I mentioned our parks. Our parks recently passed a permanent levy to allow them to fund the park system. And Lancaster's park system is probably unique among cities our size, and then we have 28 park properties. We have an outdoor recreational facility, Alley Park, which actually is a regional draw. Students come there and do outdoor education and that type of thing. And there's a nature center there, and there's trails. There's a couple lakes there. We have another nature preserve, Keller Kern Park, and you can actually rappel off the face of some rocks and enjoy yourself there. And then Lancaster has obviously Rising Park with Mount Pleasant, which is a long-time tourist attraction in Central Ohio.
So all these parks are just in Lancaster, not all of Fairfield County?
So these parks belong to the Lancaster City Parks and Recreation Department. The two I mentioned, Keller Kern is in the city, Rising Park is in the city, Alley Park is actually in Byrne Townships outside the city, but owned by the city of Lancaster.
Okay. What are some ways that you see Lancaster and the rest of Fairfield County coming together as a community?
So, as I mentioned, Fairfield County is a fast-growing area of the state, and cooperation in this county is actually impressive. The county commissioners, the township trustees, the other government officials are working together. Currently, Fairfield County is working on a land use plan for the townships and the villages, and Lancaster is participating in those discussions, all about growing in a reasonable rate and working together to make sure that growth is something that Fairfield County and the city of Lancaster can benefit from.
Yeah. Just one more question for you. What do you think the new school construction will do for the future of education in Lancaster?
So several years ago, the voters of Lancaster passed a levy to build elementary schools. So all of our elementary schools were replaced and are updated with modern buildings, modern technology, a better educational atmosphere. As a result of that levy, they actually had enough funds to build our 2 junior high schools. So they were funded by a previous levy, and the most recent levy that was passed was to build the high school. It's a $125 million project that's ongoing, as you know, and that is the final piece of building construction for the Lancaster City School District, which is roughly a population of 60,000 that they serve. So I think it will really enhance the community. It's going to be Lancaster High School, as you know, has its own, or you may know, has its own technical school that's on the same campus, and they have everything from law enforcement technology to culinary arts to typical drafting and cosmetology and auto mechanics and so many building trades. They do so much. This is going to allow them to bring, it's currently on 2 separate campuses. That'll all be brought back to one campus at Lancaster High School, and I think the students and the community will benefit from that.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.